I've known Tom for almost 20 years. That's not just a friendship you grow into by chance. That's someone who has been there through every stage of life. We met as teenagers, became close in high school, grew into best friends in college, and somehow never drifted apart as adulthood brought careers, marriage, and children. Tom wasn't just my best friend. He was the kind of person everyone trusted without thinking twice. Reliable, respectful, steady, always present when it mattered. He was in my wedding, and if I didn't have a brother, he would have been my best man without question. Over time, our lives became deeply connected. My wife and Tom's wife, Laura, were inseparable best friends for over 15 years. We didn't just see each other occasionally. We did life together. Holidays, birthdays, vacations, weeknight dinners, school runs. Our kids grew up calling us aunt and uncle. We're even godparents. It felt less like two couples being friends and more like one extended family. For years, we looked at them as relationship goals. Stable, kind, respectful, grounded. The kind of couple you assume will always make it through anything. That's why what happened didn't just hurt. It completely broke the version of reality we had built. It started quietly. Too quietly. Life had become busier for all of us. Careers demanded more, the kids needed constant attention, and the long conversations slowly turned into shorter messages and less frequent visits. On top of that, I had been dealing with serious health issues over the past 6 months, surgeries, recovery, and a long stretch where I wasn't socially present in the same way. My world became smaller, focused only on getting through each day. Even during that time, Tom still checked in. He still reached out, asked how I was doing, offered support. Nothing about him felt off. Nothing suggested anything underneath the surface. But something was. Laura was the first to find out. It didn't come from suspicion alone. She found concrete evidence that Tom had been having an affair for over 6 months with a woman he met through work. Not a brief lapse, not emotional confusion, but a sustained hidden relationship. He even brought her on work trips without anyone knowing. When Laura confronted him, he admitted it. Just like that, the version of Tom I had known for nearly 2 decades didn't make sense anymore. The man who spoke about loyalty. The man who valued integrity above everything. The man I believed would never cross a line like that. He had been living a double life. Laura told my wife first, and my wife told me shortly after. There was no build-up, no warning. Just one moment where everything we believed about our closest friends collapsed. I remember trying to process it, but my mind refused to accept it. It felt like they were talking about someone else, not Tom. And yet, it was. What makes it harder is how normal everything still seemed during that time. We laughed, we talked. He showed up as usual. Nothing felt suspicious in real time. That's the part that keeps repeating in my head. How someone can sit across from you for years, act completely unchanged, and still be carrying something like this in secret. Now everything feels different. Laura and Tom are almost certainly heading toward divorce. There will be custody arrangements, legal battles, and emotional fallout that will affect everyone connected to them. And we are deeply connected. My wife has understandably sided with Laura. I understand that. I feel that pull too. It's hard not to feel anger on her behalf, knowing what was hidden from her closest friend. But my relationship with Tom is not simple. Because alongside what he did, there is still the version of him I've known for 20 years. The friend who supported me through some of the hardest moments of my life. The person who felt more like a brother than just a friend. That doesn't disappear easily, even when the truth changes everything. And now I'm stuck between 2 realities. The friend I believed in, and the choices he actually made. Part of me wants answers. Not excuses, but understanding. How does someone end up here? How does someone who valued family and loyalty so strongly manage to live a double life for months without stopping? But another part of me wonders if any explanation will actually change what this is. Because even if I understand how it happened, I still have to decide what it means for everything that comes next. And that's the part 1 don't have clarity on yet. Watch out for part 2. Thanks for watching, like, share, and subscribe.